Hello guys, and welcome to another one of my case clicker campaign videos. I don't have much money in this game. It's not just in the game, but that's another thing entirely. Tapping here because I need money for the next couple of episodes, and I was pretty excited about being able to do 2 episodes in a row without tapping, really having those 2 days where I could pretty casually record my case clicker episodes and spend that much more time on developing the game that I'm working on with help from you guys and your amazing comments. So I'm gonna be doing that again, at least I'm planning on doing that again. Meaning that this episode here is going to be a whole lot of tapping. I am expecting once again to tap on the high side of 15,000. Just really to make sure that I have enough money to do 2 episodes with both Bravo case unboxings with the stat track guarantee and with cobblestone package unboxings, doing 100 in each, unless I go a bit silly pants and I decide on grabbing a bit more. Plus I do want I want a buffer so that I can do some like additional stuff, such as completing missions that also require that I buy stuff, really. So the plan for this video is that I am going to be tapping like crazy for probably close to an hour to rake in the money that I need in order to do 2 days of case clicker episodes without having to tap for money in between. And the truth is, I don't really like having these very long clicking videos because I don't feel that they are very replicatable, but at the same time I'm really swamped time-wise right now, and the best option for me, in order, like, it is faster to tap for 2 days in one go than it is to do it every time, because I only need to build up the combo once. And that is why I'm doing it like this right now, because I really want to kickstart 2016 by making sure that the case clicker campaign videos come like pretty regularly and on a daily basis is like probably not something I'm going to be able to keep up, but while I can, I'm going to do it. And I'm thinking if I like cap a heel and cut a toe here by doing these double tapping episodes, then it's going to increase my chances of doing it, at least for the next couple of days, because I do have silly exams coming around the corner that I really need to spend a lot of time on. And yeah, the game development that I'm really super hyped about, and I also started working on videos for my Danish channel again, because I have really been neglecting that. So yeah, a lot of things that I want to do better and more efficiently in 2016 to make sure that hopefully I can keep YouTubing for a very long time and just do it in a casual, cozy, nice and fun way where I enjoy the stuff that I'm making, and hopefully you guys find a great deal of my videos very enjoyable as well. So since I'm just going to be tapping here anyway, I wanted to talk a little bit about how I have been looking into and changing things in the tree clicker game so far. I have mostly been done some code changes that you don't really see in the game. You don't really notice those changes much, but it is like optimization of the game code so that things run more smoothly and so that it is easier for me to make a great deal of the things that you guys have been requesting. Because when I made the game originally, I didn't have all those things in mind, so I wasn't I didn't really program many of the game parts so that they would be as flexible as what it looks like they need to be in order for it to match up with a great deal of the comments you have been providing. The main thing that is going to be coming next time is that we're going to be able to plant trees. So I would like to start the game so that you have a seed and then you can plant that seed somewhere. Possibly you will get a few options on where you want to place it, and then you need to nurture the tree and make it grow. To start with, it will just have like a single apple, and then the first part of the game is actually making the tree grow until it turns into something closer to what we have seen in the first couple of videos. I made 5 or 6 new fruits, different kind of apple-like things that you can pick, and I changed the entire way the apples are spawning. Tried to make it so that they have a pattern that doesn't overlap too often, and instead of the apples falling down when you tap on them, you now have a more classic number indicator, so that when you remove an apple from the tree, you get a +1 message that goes upward instead of an apple falling down. The rotten apples still fall down, but anything you swipe or tap off the tree is going to give you some kind of numeric indicator going upwards. I also changed the values so that the different apples give you different amounts of apple money, or whatever we should call it, and so that when you pick up the magic apples, it will summon one of those flying fairy dudes, Kenneth from my Terror Fever manga comic. He will come fly in and he will give you some additional apples. I'm thinking that the way I want to use it is to make it something like you have him running passively when you buy him, and each time you grab one of those, he either comes faster, or possibly it's like he gets a little bit stronger, so he will carry more apples in the future. So it's gonna be like, if you want to upgrade him, you need to pick magic apples, and that will give you an increasing, like, per second kind of apple income. So what else have I been looking into? I have been preparing to make a real upgrade menu system, and what I really hope that I can share with you in the next video update is going to be a game that works, like, more or less, so that you can start out with the tree planting and you can help the tree grow so that it can have more apples, and you can pick the different types of apples that you need to buy in an upgrade menu. So you start out having the red apples, and then you can so instead of buying so that you get 2 apples per tap, you buy new apples so that you unlock apples that give you more funds. So instead of just getting 2 apples when you tap one, you now have a chance at getting, for instance, the golden apple that gives you 100 apples, or the honey apple that gives you 25 apples. So the upgrade is going to be more less fixed and more about you having a chance to find these amazing things, so you can decide what kind of fruits the different trees can have. So the more different fruits you add to the tree, the less a chance there is going to be for each of them to appear. But then again, they're going to be giving you more value than the basic apples. So that was like my first idea about it. So what I hope to have is a game working where you can plant the tree, you need to make it grow, and we have an upgrade menu where you can buy new apples for your tree, like unlock them, and where you can buy the per second kind of stuff, I'm hoping that I will be able to make more than one. Then I'm thinking about adding in 2 pets. A lot of you guys, not a lot, but I've read a few comments about having somebody to defend the tree, and I was thinking about if you start out with some animals. I have some bats. I have a rhino kind of creature. These would feed off your apples, so they are like your pets, and you actually pick this fruit for them, and they get stronger when they eat this fruit, and they will help defend your tree when the evil stuff appears. So that was my first thought about it. I also want to add some kind of hit point indicator to the opponent, so you can see how much you need to damage them, and possibly add in a few more so we have something harder. Another thing I wanted to make was that I wanted to make it an upgrade if you wanted to have opponents. So it's something you actually need to unlock, getting opponents, because they need to give you something when you take them down. So instead of them being something that prevents you from getting apples, it would be something that like come to your stash, your apple tree, and you need to take them out before they pass your apple tree or get on the other side of the screen. And if you do it in time, they can drop, for instance, a chest, giving you a chance to get some kind of random item, such as the unboxing that a lot of you guys have been requesting. So that was pretty much the things I had in mind for what I would really like to have done when I post the next update on the game. And of course I want to have it done in a way that allows me to share an APK file with you as well, so that so you can try it out and fool around with it. So those are like the main things that I'm working on, and I'm thinking about adding in a language option, because I'm also sharing the idea and inviting people, viewers from my Danish channel, to take part in the game creation process. And many of them are, not many, but some of them are unable to read and write English, meaning that it's no biggie for me to add in Danish language to the game, so I might as well just do that from the start, so that you can choose between Danish and English language. Those are the languages I speak fluently, so those are the only ones I can actually implement in the game. Depending on how much text there is going to be, I may add in options for other languages as well, because I have previously in my development work been working with translation teams that have helped me out, so I'm not going to rule out that the game will be designed with a multitude of languages, but that's like completely different stuff. But it's not going to be hard, it's not going to take a lot of time, because I will make like language files, and once a new language is added, it's just adding another file to the game, and then everything is done. Nothing is changed in terms of the game coding, but we'll see. It's like a side project that I thought could be useful to add in right away. So that was pretty much what I've been thinking about and working on. Cheers, guys. On Case Clicker news, so to say, I am reading all your comments about trading, and it's not that I have forgotten to make trade videos. I've just really been prioritizing my other projects and building up my inventory in Case Clicker, giving everyone a last chance to respond to my cancel trade videos, so that nobody is left in the dark and they had a trade and it was cancelled and they didn't really have a good chance at having the trade completed. So that is why I haven't been doing anything on that front really. It's not because I don't want to, I just really wanted to give it a pause, build up my account value, and give everybody a chance to get trades completed, and then it's definitely something I'm going to be following up on again. It is not something I don't want to do. I really want to do it, so it is definitely going to come. Is it going to be a... yeah, you know, I mean, I did some part of the trading. Not sure exactly when it's going to... I may actually already... when you see this video, it may already have been uploaded, the trading. It's a bit hard when I have so bad video editing options as I do right now. Some of the videos I have to move from my computer to a MacBook to do some video editing, and it's a very slow one, so it takes a lot of time, then move it back again, then upload it to YouTube. So things are not really moving as fast for me in terms of the video work as it did before, but I'm doing it the best I can. And while I have been yabbering here, we are actually closing in on having our 10x combo multiplier and our first 3,000. So it is not a lot of money, I know. It is quite a bit less than what I need and really want, but it is the important start, and this is the amount of time that I am actually saving. The amount that goes from not having any combo to having a 10x combo. So it's not just the 3,000 in value that I need to earn in like extra this episode. It is really all the time that goes into building up this combo. So, and I know it may not seem as much, but it's not only about the tapping time, it is also about the upload time, the video editing time, all the other things that really come on top of sitting here and tapping. So even though you're like, dude, you're saving 15 minutes, give it a rest, it's actually hours on my end. So so that is why I'm doing it, even though it may seem like very small time save on the like total case clicker video length, but it saves a lot of working time for me. So, and I need to cut that time down these next couple of days at least, possibly entire January actually, because I have 3 exams. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna be doing things as good and fast and efficient as I can while keeping it super fun and amazing for me. But 10x combo is just about what we have now. And what that means is I just need to rake in around 13,000 now. Yeah, it sounds like a lot when I say it like that. Oh yes it does. So I was just looking at my per second. I don't know how much you guys have been earning per second by having it enabled. I haven't checked up on my iPhone game what my passive income has reached total since I started playing. I was just wondering if it is more than what I have spent on buying the upgrades really. I did notice that there was a new Android update up a few days ago really, so I'm guessing it's gonna be hitting also on iOS here of the coming days. Could already be here by the time this video is uploaded. It looked mostly as if it was adding revolver cases to the case search, but given their price, I don't really think it's gonna be something I'm going to be adding. It's just so much easier for me to buy them, especially when I'm tapping this much for money anyway. But we'll see. Perhaps someday I'll just go tap crazy pants and just rake in loads of cases. But, yeah. Oh, I love this tune. I absolutely love this track, even with my tapping drumming running as well. Cheers, guys. So 4,000, about 1/4 of the total value that I need, but with more than 1/4 of the total taps needed done. Not sure if that made any sense. Obviously, I'm not trying to hit any type of speed records when I'm tapping such a long episode. It's I mean, of course, I'm not trying to be the slowest tapper in the world, but I'm not trying to save 5 minutes by breaking the iPad screen by tapping like crazy for a few minutes and then going, oh, I'm so tired in my fingers now. That's not part of the plan either. It's just pretty casual, and I know it's this is one of those episodes where the only thing that's going on is tapping, and the reason why it's being recorded and shared, even though I expect that probably no one will ever be watching this, is that I kind of started this case clicker campaign out with the intention to share everything that was going on, and I'm going to keep on going like that. That's that's the campaign I started, and it's the campaign that I'm going to be continuing to share. So even the really boring stuff that goes into a clicking game, when you play it as actively as I do, such as sitting here tapping for an hour non-stop, it's being recorded, it's being shared, it's there for reference for everybody that do find it interesting, and everybody else can really just skip it out. That is, of course, also why I am splitting these episodes up the way I am. So, closing in on the 5,000, just in 250 bucks, which is nice. Like moving up from having 1/4 to almost being at 1/3 seems like a major, like a huge move in the right direction, right? I know that 3 times 5,000 is just 15,000, so obviously I need the 334 kinda bucks more than what I have right around the corner, but it is so close that I can't taste it really, but I can feel it. Oh yes, I can. So let's get there. And that is like a mini milestone right before the first income milestone, being the 5,500, as in 100 cobblestone collection packages worth of case clicker account balance. So like 2 small goals right after each other here. So let's just get the first one over, or done, or completed, or whatever I should say. So come on, just another 100, then we have that part done, the 1/3 of the total money earned, needed, whatever I should say. And it really brings the next goal super close, just the 5,500. Whoops, nothing's going on. Oh, there it came. I'm not sure why it does that sometimes, but yeah, that's just how it is. So come on, where are you? Oh, there you are. 5,500. So that was a nice small milestone to reach. Next one coming up, I guess, is really the 8,000 mark, because I do need more than 2,000 to get the cobblestone, the Bravo cases and their stat track guarantee. And the 8,000 is pretty much being halfway through the value needed, and that also means having enough really to do a single episode. And of course I'm sitting here thinking about stopping there, to cut time right now, but I know it's gonna bite me in the beep if I do, and that is why I am expecting to keep going even after tapping 8,000. That's just how it is. So come on. I'm not sure why it's doing that lag stuff. It's really annoying. So, are we at 6,000? Now we are at 6,000. So, really just means that we still have quite a way to go. Yeah. Need to tap another 10,000, which I guess is about half an hour when I'm doing it like this. So it's a few taps. It's a few, just a few finger taps. Not sure how many taps I've done in this game. I guess I should go look after this really. It does add up over time. I have been doing my share of case tapping, even though this is not really case tapping, it's number tapping. So 300 down. I like looking at those numbers in like batches of 333s and 500s, and then you close in on the 750, and then you did 1,000. Like finding those tiny small goals in between, like the major milestone goals being halfway there, a quarter there, just so that you feel you are getting forward in more than one tap at a time. Like now you hit the 6.5, like very nice. Just did 500 since I had the 6,000. Pretty obvious, I know, but that is nonetheless how I think when I look at the numbers and when I'm doing these tappings. Even though when I've been tapping on my phone and I'm not recording, I always do it when I'm sitting in the bus or I'm watching a movie or something, but it's a bit hard to do that and record at the same time. I mean, I could do it, then I would just speed up the video. I do think I made a few episodes like that where I was just speeding it up and commenting on it afterwards instead of doing it in the actual speed and talking throughout the entire process. So it's not that I haven't been doing it, I just prefer going like actual speed when I'm doing this, because I feel this is I don't know, I guess I could, it just removes a lot of questions, I feel, when you can actually see the tapping and it's going on and you can hear it and you can actually see it happening in front of me while it's being mirrored on the computer. I just like having it that way, really. And I do like having 7,000 because it means that I'm very, very, very close to being halfway there. Oh yes, it does. But I mean, 7.5 is always such a nice number to hit. Halfway to 15,000, yeah. Not entirely good enough for what I had in mind today, but it is part of the way. Yes, it is. But I'm running low on coffee. That's really the major bummer about recording so much tapping, because I can't just pause, go make the coffee, and then come back again. I really need to. I need to keep doing it, really. And when you run out of coffee, 1 hour is a long time. Cheers, guys. Almost at 7.5. A nice little tiny goal before hitting the 8,000. Come on. Come on, 7.5. There we have her. I love it. But seriously, hitting the 8 is going to be much more rewarding, mentally anyway. Don't stop it. Don't go laggy style. I don't like that. So this is where I have like a complete inner battle with myself about, should I just stop now and do the remaining, like I really want to go unbox, I really want to record that stuff. Do I really want to tap for another 8,000 right now? And the truth is, obviously I would rather unbox, but it was also really amazing to be able to open a few extra cobblestones yesterday, and I mean, I got both Knights and Dragon Lord. It was crazy cool, and I really want to do more of that stuff, and it is a pretty expensive adventure doing that cobblestone stuff. Let's just be honest about it. Cobblestone is really, yeah, when you're only doing unboxing and you're not doing any contracting and stuff like that, getting that factory new Dragon Lore, it's been crazy expensive, crazy expensive journey, but it's really fun. I really enjoy doing it because it is so hard to get it, and I mean, of course I'm looking forward to that part of the journey to end so that I can look into getting the Medusa as well, but it's I think really the episodes that I enjoy recording the most is the cobblestone ones, because it is such a mixture of crap and crazy. You have that silly chance of getting the crazy pants item right around the corner every single time you play, and still you just have junk coming your way. I don't know. I know it's silly to like that stuff, but I really do. I really do. So 8.5. Another small step for mankind. Yeah. And all that stuff. It's gonna be nice when I hit the 10. Even though it's not a milestone as such, it's just nice to have. I really like when I have 10,000 or more in my account balance. It looked like, you know, yeah, we've been earning some money. The thing that really worries me is the coffee. So come on, Dr. 9000. I'm still thinking about stopping, but just like some thinking stuff like you can just spend the extra money you have on opening a few more cobblestone cases in today's episodes instead of saving it, because the thing is, if I don't have enough to do 2 episodes, I need to tap anyway. So if I stop before I can afford to do 200 cobblestones and 100 bravos, then I need to tap anyway. And since the first 3,000 are the really time consuming ones to tap for, it's like either it's all gonna be blown in the episodes today, or I have enough for 2 days. And since I'm like, I already have the combo build up, I have the extra money, I just need to tap 7,000, and I'm not sure what I'm doing, like $6-7 per second here or something, so it's like, just keep going. Even if just going like this, it's just so much faster than restarting with a blank combo. But I really want to go unboxing today. I can really feel it's calling for me. It's a bit silly. Some days it's just yeah, I feel more like unboxing than others, like really. So I'm expecting with such a feeling to also go in there and get something good. But of course it's really just about me getting all those knights and the dragon lore yesterday. I really I've been in the worst unboxing luck for such a long time, and then I just pull so much amazing value, and in one episode I really want to do that again. Yes, I do. That's what it's all about. I want to do that again. So 9.5, meaning that we are very close to being able to say hello to 10,000. And I like 10,000. Oh yes, I do. Oh yeah, it's right around the corner now. So come on. Come on, 10,000. No? Yes, perhaps, maybe. Almost there. So just those 300 again-ish, 250. Very nice, very nice. I got a left-handed a bit. I have a buzzing in my right hand. Guess I've been tapping a little too fast compared to what I should. So I need to just chill it a bit. No, how can I do that right before 10,000? That's silly. Wow, it's laggy now. Crazy laggy. So, come on. I'm starting to worry that my hard drive is getting filled up, and that is why it's being so laggy. So 10,000. Alrighty then. I like that. Yes, I do. Wow, the lag. Let's just try to do it like this a little bit. So, less than 6,000 to go, and I'm home safe. Did 10, so we're in a very, 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 very nice position now. And I almost have the funds needed for 200 cobblestones. That is of course 11,000. Yeah, I know, crazy math. Crazy math. But it is nonetheless, so that makes it a tiny milestone, getting those 11,000. But I still need the remaining money after that to be able to do the bravos as well. So even though it's a milestone, it's far from the end of the tapping journey today. Even though my fingers are starting to say no. What are you doing? You need us to develop, you need us to go program stuff. How can you do this to us? But I can, because I'm a clicker. Alrighty. So show yourself. Hitting the 750 right around the corner, and then it's gonna be 11. Oh yes it is. Very nice. There we have it. Sneaking in on us, 750. Come on, 11,000. You cannot hide forever. I dare ya. No, I don't. I really don't. Oh boy. Oh, come on. Right on. So 80 left for the 11,000. And there she is. Goody. So, just around 5,000 left now. And since my fingers are buzzing, I'm going to set down the tempo a bit, but that's okay. It's better to do it slow down here with a 10x combo than to drop the combo and restart, so that's okay. Money is still coming in like at a decent speed. My main concern right now is if I end up getting a corrupt video file because I'm filling up my hard drive. That would be a really bummer thing. Cheers, guys. I need a much larger coffee cup. Yeah, I need to speed this up a bit. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. So another very small 1/4,000. Don't have that many 1/4,000 left. No, we don't. Closing in on the end of that. Just another 18 and a nudge of 1,000 quarters. Yeah. I know it's stupid. Oh, the numbers, the numbers. It's like one of those Christmas calendars, you know, where you tear off a day until Christmas. Just tearing off 1/4,000. Yeah. So I remember when I had 4,000, which is just about what we need soon. Wasn't that long ago. I'm guessing some 50 minutes or something. Yeah, exactly. So another 1/4 almost earned or tapped. There we have it, coming right there. So this is actually a very important part of the tapping right now, because I only have the funds for 2 batches of 100 cobblestone collection packages, meaning that if I drop the combo now, if I don't click the last 4,000, I still need to make another clicking episode or tapping episode. So it's really, really, really important that I don't drop it now and accidentally hit a menu option, or yeah, whatever kind of strange stuff can go wrong. So come on, there we have it. 12, still nowhere close to being safe. Oh no, not safe at all. But almost have another 1/4. Oh, we are halfway to having a 1/4. Yeah, that's how silly it is. Yeah, I'm really getting tired in this hand. Not sure what I've been doing. I mean, it has been a small break from tapping for money, but of course I've been playing other games, so yeah, you cannot take the tapper out of a tapper. Yeah, no, you can't. It's not possible. So 3,750. No, no, that would be 100 too much. Yeah, I know. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So 12.5, meaning that in 125 I will have, well, now in 125 I will have enough for 50 cobblestones, no, 50 bravos with stat tracks and keys, and 200 cobblestones. Yes. So we just need the rest now. I have like this much coffee left, and I'm just sipping on it all the time so that I don't get like completely dry in my throat, and I should just have had a glass of water as well, but I forgot. It's a complete noobish of me. Sometimes I have like 2 cups of coffee ready, but yeah, like no preparation today whatsoever. It's really, 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 really silly. Alrighty. So this is a nice, but also a bit dangerous place to be. Just around 3,000 left, so just around the exact value that you get when building up the 10x combo. Yeah, just give me loads of crits on top of each other now, so we can get $1 per tap. So that was 13. Just 3,000 to go now. Less than that. Ooh. Hype, hype. I know. Ah. Yeah, I've just had to stretch my back a bit there. So, come on, another quarter earned. Like so. So, should I go 20? Nah. I really want to, but at the same time I really don't want to. So 13.5, very nice. Well, I know it's not there yet, but closing in on it. Like that, 13.5, lovely. Ah. So 2,500, and then we are home safe for 2 days of Case Clicker campaign episodes. I love it. I will love it when I'm done. And I just know, just unbox, 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 unbox. I love unboxing. Yes, I do. And look at that. Look at that. Another small 250,000 snuck in on us. Yeah, just like that. I love it. Yes, please. The money, the money, the money. So I didn't really calculate a lot of extra spending money in this episode here. So that's a bit of a shame. Yeah. But 4,000 is not a bit of a shame. No, it's not. Not even the slightest bit. So let's see, 14,000. There we have it. Thank you.
Everything changes.
Right. So now I'm starting to feel like the end of the tapping journey is closing in now. It feels like it's so far away when you start out and you have a few bucks. It's like, I need to tap 16,000. Yeah. Then you know what you're getting yourself into, but once you've done the first part of it, I mean, the halfway point is really the really difficult time for me, because when I have enough money to do what I need to do today, it's really, really, really hard not to stop, because it's the thing about doing something now that you don't really benefit from right now because you're going to be using it later, kind of thing. But I'm getting much better at at thinking longer or further ahead in terms of my Case Clicker gaming, because I've been having a few periods last year where I was unable to record the series when I wanted to, because I ran really low on time, and I had a period where I was very good at having like that kind of rainy day money in the game, just lying around waiting there for me to earn it. Not earn it, spend it. And that really taught me that it's a really, really, really good idea to be just a bit ahead all the time. So if I end up having enough time to record a tapping episode tomorrow anyway, and I want to spend it on recording a tapping episode, then I can just record, like tap the money that I need for the next day, instead of always being behind and having to like start up when I want to do the videos and I really want to do the unboxings. Then just having the money there is really amazing. What is also really amazing is almost being there now. $1,000 is really nothing once you have once you have done 15,000. So yeah, it's like a breeze, the last part of it here. I'm thinking about doing another 1,000, going like 17.5, so that I have a little bit of fooling around money and I have a little something extra for going cobblestone crazy. I really want to do that. I really want to get those extra cases. They were the defining cases yesterday, right? That was where I got my Dragon Lore, not the factory new one, obviously. I still don't have it, but a Dragon Lore. And I like getting a Dragon Lore. Yes, I do. And I'm still behind. I've still not gotten what I feel I should. So yeah, getting a few extra. Why not? I mean, I already tapped for 2 days. Tapping for just a few additional cobblestones. I mean, if they are the defining ones again, I would really like to have a little bit of extra mojo. I know I have a tiny bit of extra cash, and I will be getting some money by selling the items valued below $50. So I'm not trying, when I tap for the episodes, I'm not doing it on the buck really. I always have a buffer amount, but it's impossible to say if I'm going to get $140 items during the next 2 days of episodes, and I can sell those and really just have a lot of value, or I'm going to get 0.07, like those 7-cent kind of items instead. Then I will have nothing really after doing the unboxings. That is of course because the majority of the value is being spent on the cobblestones, where more or less you get junk in return, right? So, well, not, I mean, like when I got the Knights and the Dragon Lore, I wasn't getting junk in return, but then it was so high value that I'm not selling it. So it doesn't really give me options to open much more because I have selected to keep it. But look at where we are, close to home safe now. Well, we are actually home safe because I did include like a buffer amount, but I don't like, I mean, when I say I want to tap 16,000, then that is of course what I want to do, like as minimum, so that, yeah, don't say you want to tap 16,000 then stop at 8, right? But sometimes I have really been forced to stop before I really wanted because of life, but today I managed to get all the way there, and that was really nice. So I'm just thinking to get that tiny bit of extra money, so that when I reach tomorrow's cobblestone episode, if I don't have any Dragon Lores, I can go just a little bit further. It's $55 for each of them, so if I can just grab it, like I also had some of those missions, open 30 souvenirs. It's nice to be able to complete that mission and combine that with doing the Dragon Lore searching, whatever I should say. It's like doing a 2-for-1 really, and that's really not possible unless you have a lot of extra money in the game, because they are pretty expensive. So having those 1,500 extra really helped out. Yes, it did. So right now we are closing on having 500 extra. Not really as much. But it's like we now have for another like 10 extra cobblestones. I think I would like to have for 30 extra, regardless of what I can sell. So that's like about 1500. And then it really raises the question again, should I tap for 20,000 instead of 17.5? Now that I am tapping like way more than I should. But then I guess I'll just do for 3 episodes. I mean, I need to stop at some point. I cannot stop myself. Well, I can and I will, but I can always find a good excuse to just tap for a little more than what I thought I wanted. But I guess that's why I play so many clicking games and record so many clicking game videos, because I really do like it. So come on, Dr. 7000 Pants. There you are. So yeah, 7.5 is what it's gonna be. I'm thinking 7.5, 55 ish. Yeah, I know, I need to stop. I know, I need to stop. 17.5 is what it's gonna be. Yeah. So let's just get it done here. And stop while I can, so that I'm not just going on forever. It has to end at some point. I cannot tap forever. Or can I? Bum bum bum. So 17 and 17.4. No, yes, but that's not enough. No, it's not. No, it's not. Right, guys, so that was pretty much it. 17,500 worth of tap value in this video. So why am I continuing? Seriously? Well, it is of course because I don't know when to stop. That is of course why it is. Now, I just wanted to get the 65 here, the 665, so that I have for just a few more. And then why am I not stopping? Seriously, idiot, why are you not stopping? I don't know. I told myself to stop now, but I just keep going. I don't know what's wrong with me. I don't know what's wrong. No, silly, stop. So, guys, thank you very much for watching.